Hi, it's Ryan Tatsumoto, the Gochiso Gourmet, coming to you with another cocktail session where it's always 5 p.m. Today's cocktail is called the Ms. S. Ms. S? Who is that, you ask? It's actually my wife. The reason I call it the Ms. S is my wife does not like to be out there in public on social media. There's very few pictures that I post of her. In fact, if I do post it, I usually have to take it down because she doesn't like to be on the internet. She has no Instagram, no Facebook. So initially, I thought whenever we went out, friends would feel the same way. They didn't want to be identified. So I just posted stories about them with their initials. Like we went to dinner with the K's or the I's, or we had cocktails with Ms. K. Initially, I referred to her as the Mrs., and she was fine with that. In fact, friends started using that instead of her given name. We'd see them and they'd go up to her and say, "How's work, Mrs.?" Until one day, one of the readers sent in a comment and she took offense to my using the Mrs. She thought all I did was I was simply reducing my wife's being to just being married to me, and she wasn't a person. I didn't mean to offend anyone, so from that point on, I also just called her the Mrs. or Ms. S, like I did with other friends. My wife does not like real alcohol-forward cocktails. She's not even 100 pounds, so if she sips a little glass of wine without any food, it'll hit her pretty fast. In fact, she never used to drink before she met me, so I guess I'm a bad influence. But the first time she had wine, about a half a glass, and they were late in serving the appetizers, she kind of leaned toward me and said, "I think I'm experiencing what you call the buzz, and I don't like it." So I created this cocktail for her. It's very low alcohol. It's very simple. You don't need any mixing devices. It's just two liquids that go right in the glass that you're going to drink it from. First is I have Dolin Blanc. The Dolin company makes 3 different types of vermouths. There's a red vermouth, which is sweet. There's a dry vermouth, a white one that's dry, obviously, that you would use in martinis. And then there's this Dolin Blanc, which is a white vermouth, but it's sweet. In fact, they're the only company I'm aware of that makes a sweet white vermouth. And being it's a vermouth, it's only slightly higher in alcohol than wine itself. So usually what I do is I pour about 2 ounces of this. And secondly, I use elderflower tonic water. This is the Fever Tree. I found it at my local Safeway. You should be able to find it at all your local supermarkets. There's several companies that make elderflower laced tonic water. Elderflower basically gives like a honeysuckle, a very floral nose. Kind of tastes almost a little like lychee. And then the tonic itself, the quinine, helps cut through, so it's not like you're drinking soda. So another 2 ounces of this. And then finally, a little wedge of lime. Kind of makes the drink look nicer, and then if you have friends over, you can charge them $10 because they have a garnish. I usually just do a little squeeze, and I just drop it in. So again, I'm the Gochiso Gourmet. This is the Ms. S. Kampai.